Welcome to Outside Xbox. You're watching Show of the Week. I'm Jane. Hi.
Hello, I'm Andy. This week, Mike and I finally settled our differences the old-fashioned way, with a trash can duel in WWE 2K17.
Okay, right. Turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, dustbin fight.
Let's just say I took out the trash.
So you could use it more easily as a weapon, yeah?
Yeah, that and the smell.
Meanwhile, I also engaged in battle with muscular dudes.
Right, so you were playing Gears of War 4, the subject of this week's show.
What? No, this was my audition for Magic Mike Live in Las Vegas.
I see.
They said I was entirely the wrong person for the role.
Go on.
So I flew back and played some Gears of War 4 to cheer myself up.
There it is. Wait, there's a Magic Mike Live in Las Vegas?
Not now.
Because, Andy, although it might seem like giving up the YouTuber lifestyle to move to Las Vegas and become a Channing Tatum is a great idea, that is going to mess with your schedule, which needs to be as clear as possible for Gears of War 4, which comes to Xbox One and PC next week.
Shit, wind flare, coming in fast.
We gotta move.
Set 25 years after the events of Gears of War 3, Gears 4 centres on JD, son of Marcus Phoenix and Anya Stroud, who, along with his friends Del and Kate, must face a new threat to humanity known as the Swarm. In a move that will surprise precisely no one who has played a Gears of War game before, the Swarm do not come in peace, and instead are here to wreck up the place and throw people's mums into walls.
Mom!
Everything changed.
The new gang's not alone, however. Old man Marcus is still kicking around, and he's kept hold of a few handy sets of old cog armour, along with, for Kate, a metal bra. So that's nice. She probably won't be shot in the stomach, I expect. I mean, what are the odds? So expect a more guerrilla warfare feeling campaign as your young squad is on the back foot from the get-go as they try to survive by their wits and new weapons based on construction equipment, such as the buzzsaw firing buzzkill. What kind of construction were you doing with that, guys? Back out! If you're behind on your Gears history and haven't a clue what is going on, don't worry. The first 20 minutes of the game serve as both tutorial and story refresher, letting you play some of the key battles from the Pendulum Wars, Emergence Day and the Locust War while you figure out how to do a roadie run and which end of the gun the bullets come out of.
Good job, Gears!
What the hell are those things?
Outside of single-player mode, Gears of War 4 will feature the classic multiplayer modes, along with new modes such as the esports-friendly Escalation. There's also new mode Arms Race, which is a gun game style mode in which 2 teams compete to get 3 kills with each of the 13 different weapons available, and Dodgeball, a nerve-wracking take on a playground classic, in which killing an enemy brings one of your dead teammates back to life. This is pretty much how I remember Dodgeball going at school, actually. On top of that is the new Horde mode, dubbed Horde 3.0, which introduces a new class system, flexible base building, and the Fabricator, which is a fancy military-grade 3D printer that spits out battlefield hardware to order. I could have done with one of those back when I was bad at Horde mode, which is to say the beginning of this sentence. After the disappointing Gears of War Judgment, Gears of War 4 is looking like the sequel that Gears of War 3 deserves, and if Gears 4 is the last time we see Marcus Phoenix, this is a fitting retirement for gaming's gruffest wearer of bandanas. Well, Marcus, it was that or the Magic Mike show in Las Vegas. I hear their Tarzan had to drop out due to a bad back. That's a Magic Mike reference.
A storm is coming, and my son is walking right into it.
So the good news is that Jane won't be leaving us to become a professional Channing Tatum dancer-like.
That is good news.
Oh, the other good news is that Marcus Phoenix will be appearing in Gears of War 4.
What, isn't he like 60? I thought he retired from chainsawing monsters in the face at the end of the Great Monster Chainsaw Wars.
Locust Wars.
Right, those ones.
He wishes.
After 3 games of roadie running, chainsaw lancering, and shielding his muscular frame from the Locust Horde behind waist-high walls, not to mention saving the world from the lambent pandemic, Marcus Phoenix deserves a nice quiet retirement, or so you would think. Except the world just can't stay saved, can it? And decades after Phoenix gave up the Gear's life to have a family and carry trees around like Arnie and Commando, it's all gone to pot again. Spare a thought for poor old Marcus and these other would-be retired heroes who are getting too old for this shit.
25 years after our world was ripped apart from the inside, we had peace.
In Gears of War 4, the arrival of a new race of monsters puts the brakes on humanity's efforts to peacefully rebuild, and it falls to a new generation to shotgun the swarm into meaty chunks. Marcus Phoenix isn't off the hook though. Here he is riding into battle with his son JD, and here's Old Man Marcus in Horde mode maintaining his base with all the wisdom and experience of a 61-year-old man. It's just as well he's lost neither muscle mass or skin elasticity to old age. The only difference is he's gone grey and lost his bandana. Oh no, wait, there it is.
When I was a young man, I had liberty, but I did not see it. I had time, but I did not know it. And I had love, but I did not feel it. Many decades would pass before I understood the meaning of all three.
We all dream of retiring and moving to a Tuscan vineyard, yes, but none of us deserve it as much as 65-year-old Ezio Auditore, who we find tending his grapes in short film Assassin's Creed Embers.
I usually hire people to help me with vendange, the grape harvest. But... Entra. Let us get something to eat.
This was in Italy in the 16th century, mind, when life expectancy was somewhere around your late 40s, early 50s, so we gather the secret to a long, healthy life is olive oil and jumping off tall things. But then young whippersnapper assassin Xiao Jun arrives from China with a bunch of baddies in tow, pulling grumpy old Ezio out of retirement for one last job. Where by one last job, we mean one last time stabbing people through the top of the head. It's like riding a bike, hey Ezio? And Ezio never forgets, but he does get herniated discs. Oh no, and chiropractors won't be invented for 400 years.
Is it you? I heard the rumors, but I did not believe them.
I wonder if I might speak to Abbas myself.
After 20 years of forced retirement, also known as being in exile, 60-something-year-old Altair returned in Assassin's Creed Revelations to kill off the treacherous Abbas and reclaim the Assassin Order.
I can never forgive you, Altair.
If you thought Ezio's longevity was impressive, bordering on supernatural, then consider his assassin predecessor Altair, who at 60-odd was still parkouring like a French teenager.
Father, are you hurt?
Give me a moment. The end of an era.
Alright, there's a bit more huffing and puffing, but otherwise the aging process has left Altair unscathed, except for giving him some grey hair and somehow a new accent.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Not only that, but where Ezio died in his 60s, Altair lived to be 92, in the 14th century! He was literally the oldest man in the world, no wonder he needed to sit down.
Anna, reporting for duty.
Overwatch matriarch Anna was one of the founding members of Overwatch, balancing the duties of being a parent and an elite markswoman well into her 50s when she retired. Whereby retired, we mean got shot in the face by Widowmaker. Should have called her Orphan Maker, am I right? No one? Fine. Never mind, Anna didn't die but did lose an eye and recuperated in secret until she was called back to active service by a free update to Overwatch that added her to the roster as a handy-dandy support sniper.
I'm securing the objective. Anyone want to join me? I require healing. I have you covered.
Normally we are morally opposed to snipers and all their ilk, but you tell that to the kind of badass who can get shot in the eye by Widowmaker and keep on ticking. In fact, I bet she hates snipers as much as we do.
Shh. Ain't seen anything like this before.
Jesus, don't let that stop you from smearing it all over yourself.
They're changing.
God!
As a former Green Beret with 2 tours of duty in Vietnam under his ammo belt, Left 4 Dead's Bill Overbeck had every right to be grumpy even before there were sprinting zombies trying to take a bite out of his superannuated flesh.
This shit's getting old.
But then the zombie epidemic pulled him out of retirement, and now he's running and gunning and hurling Molotov cocktails like a man half his age. Good job he kept the beret.
This is gonna get bad.
We attribute his apocalypse survival skills to his years of battlefield experience and his longevity to his healthy lifestyle of a balanced diet, regular exercise, and no smoking. Oh wait, some smoking, I guess.
Scout every inch of the vault, sir. Except this room.
Safety's on, dipshit.
Young man Frank Woods of Black Ops 1 is old man Frank Woods by the time Black Ops 2 rolls around, having been carted off to the government-mandated seclusion of an old person's home called the Vault, on account of all the dark, classified secrets he knows, and that he spends the rest of the game telling you about.
All he said was, mi hermana. That's Spanish for sister, dipshit.
Much like Bill from Left 4 Dead, Frank is another former US Marine with an old man name and a grumpy heart of gold, probably. Even if he does hate these new mobile phones.
Give me your phone. Go ahead. Rare earth elements. Whole fucking world runs on this shit.
He's settled nicely into old age, even if he is on government lockdown, until you unlock the special ending of the game and drag him out of retirement to become the drummer of Avenged Sevenfold. You monster.
Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and in the ingredients of Marcus Phoenix's anti-aging skincare.
Seems locust blood's quite a good moisturiser.
Well, that explains it. First up, your comments on this video of us tackling Hitman No Subtitles' 10th elusive target, the wily and dangerous pharmacist.
And that looked white in the light.
That is a man in a grey suit.
Yeah, but you know, I'm on a hair trigger here, Andy.
Or no hair trigger, because he's sports.
Commenter Russell Smith submits the following jingle. Spider Mike, stealth and cunning can take a hike.
Okay.
Will he get a disguise or shot to death by these guys?
Hi! Hi there.
Oh my God! How did they know? Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Look out, here comes the Spider Mike.
Moving on from my Hitman performance, commenter WhammyTime91 writes in to say, Jane tried the injection, but it was in vain.
Ha!
Oh my God. Okay.
Run!
away! Get out there quick.
Run.
LB.
Stand up, you idiot.
Oh,
Go,
wow.
go,
Oh,
go.
wow. And on the subject of your assassination attempt, Andy, commenter Joy Fetters writes, Dang it, Andy, no quippy wordplay. How about, I've got nothing either. There's no fantastic one-liner to be had by killing someone the Mike way.
On the contrary, this is my window of opportunity. She'll be going out with a bang. I guess I'm shot of her.
All right, let's move on to your comments on this video about Gears of War 4's new Horde mode, featuring everyone's favourite haunting spectre of death, Zombie Dom.
Zombie Dom is among the skins on offer in Gears of War 4, and not just in Horde mode, but we thought you'd want to get a good look anyway.
Commenter Lucas M is obviously a big fan of Mr. Santiago. He says, I see they improved Dom's personality. Ouch. While commenter Nile487 brings up the fairly excellent point that I'm pretty sure there wasn't even a corpse left of Dom.
Dom! No!
Yeah, you'd think he'd be crispier.
Ew.
Cards come in card packs, a bit like in Hearthstone, that you earn in-game or pay for with real money, again, a bit like in Hearthstone.
Finally, nice commenter Jay Nice says, Jane quote of the day, kinda like Hearthstone.
Did someone say Hearthstone?
No! Honestly, she's obsessed with Hearthstone.
Sorry, what was that? I was playing Hearthstone.
Let's move on, in that case, to your comments on last week's show about Forza Horizon 3 and the best ways to screw over your friends in games.
Hey, that was randomly generated.
Commenter Dragon Tamers has figured out that this was all a big misunderstanding, saying, I think the Mike Sucks number plate must stand for Mike's Utterly Excellent, maybe.
Yeah, it must be that.
No, it wasn't.
You're not even in this bit!
Commenter Trip Fall, meanwhile, says, I actually laughed out loud at the after credit scene. Hope you did all the relationship missions for your team or that football game is going to go south in a hurry.
Yeah, I didn't do Rooney's loyalty mission and he got carried off by space bees during a free kick.
Yikes.
Finally, commenter Cormensch says, Screwing over friends? Did anybody say worms? I can't be the only one who attacked teammates whenever friendly fire was activated, right?
Oh, that reminds me, you can add Outside Xbox's voices to your version of Worms WMD right now.
Oi, nutter! Showdown! Oh, it's all gone a little bit, Jane.
Is this revenge for the trash can duel?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's it for Show of the Week. Thanks for watching. And,
Stuck?
Yeah, it's 10 down. Press on YouTube to indicate enjoyment. LI blank blank B blank blank T blank blank.
Lion Buster.
Oh. Yeah, that's it.
I'm so smart. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, lunch.
I can't, I'm busy. How did I get all those sounds anyway?
They threw tennis balls at me.